Alright, good morning class. My name is Sergio Hernandez, and just to show of hands, how many of you guys recognize this mask?
Yeah, boy.
Alright then. But yeah, this is my cultural artifact. I will be talking about the culture of pro wrestling, and as you guys know, this is Rey Mysterio mask, and he's my favorite, so this represents the traditions, the values, and the culture in general. First, I'll be talking about how the mask represents the culture. Then I'll be talking about how I got into the culture. Alright, first of all, pro wrestling. A lot of people don't like it, a lot of people do. It's scripted, you know, it's entertainment. A lot of people say it's fake, but that really angers the fans. Because, like, we know it's not MMA, we know it's not, you know, like, competition, but we love it just the way it is, so, yeah. Alright, so this mask represents something special to the person wearing it. For example, so Rey Mysterio's real name is Oscar Gutierrez, right? But when he puts on this mask, you go through a sort of transformation. It's part of the tradition in wrestling of characterization. When you go into the ring and do your performance, you kind of take on an alter ego. So I'd like to compare it like Bruce Wayne when he puts on the mask and the cape, you know, he becomes Batman. So in that same way, when Oscar Gutierrez puts on the mask, he becomes Rey Mysterio. And it's not just for him, like all other wrestlers, they have to get into character, and they're either good guys, called faces, or bad guys called heels. So that's an important tradition in it, and yeah, even though he wears a mask, Mysterio's a good guy, you know, he's kind of like the Batman in there, you know, kind of mysterious and mystique, but a good guy. Alright, another thing I want to talk about is the culture. Alright, so this culture, basically I got into it with some other friends in middle school. We started watching the TV shows like Fridays and Mondays, and we got more into it. So then there's these things called pay-per-views that happen once a month. So we all pitched in money to buy it, and we made like a hangout night. Like we got some pizza, we got some drinks, we made some bets, like who's gonna win, and yeah, like that happened. Like eventually we went broke because like it was like very expensive. But yeah, like a lot of childhood memories I have, like hanging out with my friends, watching it, and like eventually we all like, not everyone's into it. Like some people are like, oh, I'm not into it anymore, but it's something that connects us, and like we still talk about it from time to time. Another really important part of the culture is it's just not about wrestling. There's a lot of penetration into other media. For example, music. When the wrestlers come do their performance, they have an entrance song. And cool thing about it is that, well, I like rock music, right? And what the companies do is they get important or popular bands to perform these songs, and they also release albums, one of which was the Foreseeable Entry album. It actually made it to #3 on Billboard, so it was really popular. And like the bands that go there are like Shadows Fall, Saliva, Motorhead, so like really important, cool bands. And I actually, you know, picked up a couple of those songs, looked more into the band, you know, and like got a lot of ideas for like what my music playlist is now. Another way that they penetrate into mainstream culture, and well, they